Hello everyone, this is Paris. Welcome to Budgetholics. In today's video, we're going to go over the 6 ways to get Bitcoin and how to store it. If you don't know what this Bitcoin or this Bitcoin is, check out my video for which I leave a link here and down in the description. You can treat that video as a short Bitcoin introduction. Just a small disclaimer, I'm not a certified financial advisor, nor a lawyer, nor an accountant. Do not rely on the advice of some random person on the internet, and always do your own research when it comes to investing. If you need more advice, seek the help of a certified professional. Without further ado, let's jump into the list. The first and most old school way to get Bitcoin is by mining, which is how new Bitcoin enters the blockchain. Mining involves computers competing with each other in solving complicated equations. The computer that wins puts another block in the blockchain, and this block consists of a set of verified transactions. In order to compensate the miner for his or her work, the network awards the miner some Bitcoin. This is also true for many other cryptocurrencies. The problem with starting mining today is that it's more competitive than ever. And for you to compete and receive consistent rewards, you need to set up a rig that will cost you upwards of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Also, mining rigs consume huge amounts of electricity. Hence, checking the rate in your region is also pivotal. People are nowadays renting space on other people's rig through a process called cloud mining. Others set up mines for less competitive cryptocurrencies and then convert those coins to Bitcoin. One of the main reasons mining is becoming more competitive is that Bitcoin has a fixed supply. The equations are becoming ever more difficult to solve as more miners are competing to solve them, and the block is completed every 10 minutes. By 2140, all Bitcoin will have been mined. If you can't afford to set up a mine, or if you don't have the technical know-how, don't worry. There are 4 other ways you can earn Bitcoin. The first, and the simplest of them all, is to sell a service or a product for Bitcoin. And this service can be anything, from shoveling snow out of your neighbor's driveway to selling an online service such as website design or creating a logo for the brand of someone across the globe. When you get paid in Bitcoin, it is a private transaction between individuals. That means only you and the person paying you will know who this money goes to and who this money comes from, assuming you're both using cold wallets that require no KYC. Getting paid in Bitcoin is not limited to freelancers. There are companies that are setting up platforms for employees who want to get paid in Bitcoin, as well as for companies who want to pay their employees and other contractors in Bitcoin. An example is bitwage.com, whereby employees can get a part or their whole salary paid in Bitcoin. And the best thing about it is that even if the employer knows nothing about Bitcoin, the platform takes care of this process itself. Of course, you have to pay a small fee for their services. The third way to get Bitcoin is through a Bitcoin ATM. There are various sites that can help you find a Bitcoin ATM near you, such as coinradar.com, but you can just type Bitcoin ATM near me in Google Maps or even in Google, and a lot of options will come up. Most of those ATMs work both ways. You can either withdraw cash using the Bitcoin balance in your wallet, or you can deposit funds into your Bitcoin wallet using cash. Also, many of those ATMs also support other currencies, such as Ethereum, Litecoin, and others. Here's a small demonstration of how a Bitcoin ATM works. This is a Bitcoin ATM. Like most Bitcoin ATMs, you can both withdraw and deposit cryptocurrencies. This one also allows you to withdraw and deposit other currencies such as Ethereum, Litecoin, and Stellar. It's pretty easy to use. You just hit Bitcoin, you check buy, you agree to the terms. I do have a Bitcoin wallet. I'm using my BlockFi Bitcoin wallet. I'm scanning the QR code. I'm checking to see if this corresponds to my Bitcoin wallet, and it does. Here are the notes that they accept and the limit on your account. I've deposited 20 euros, so this amount of Bitcoin should appear in my account. You can either print a receipt or take a picture of this transaction ID, and then you're done. Most Bitcoin ATMs in Europe require no form of identification. In contrast, 99% of the Bitcoin ATMs in the United States do require some form of identification. Keep in mind that Bitcoin ATMs are installed by businesses who also charge a small fee for their services. The third way to get Bitcoin is to buy directly from an individual. This can either be a person you know who dabbles in Bitcoin and can also help you set up a wallet, or you can use a platform like localbitcoins.com. They are an intermediary which keeps the money in escrow, making sure that both parties hold up their end of the transaction. It goes without saying, and I do not believe I have to say this, but do not meet people from the internet in secret alleys. The best place to trade Bitcoin face-to-face, while following safety protocols during this pandemic, is in crowded places like malls or even police stations. Shout out to Andreas Antonopoulos and his Bitcoin Basics workshop, whose notes helped with this video. Apart from getting paid in Bitcoin, you can also sell your belongings for Bitcoin. And I don't mean start by selling your house for Bitcoin. In fact, if you don't know what confirmations are, start with something small you wouldn't care to lose. Then you could sell a PC or anything other you would sell in a garage sale. And then you could think about selling other products and accepting Bitcoin as a payment. The final way to buy Bitcoin is by buying it on an exchange. Buying Bitcoin on an exchange takes you out of the decentralized finance platforms. An exchange is by default a very centralized platform, as they have control over who enters and who doesn't, and most of them adhere to KYC and AML protocols. This means you'll have to provide them with a copy of your identity, a proof of address, maybe a bank statement or a utility bill, as well as a selfie. There are various exchanges people are using, such as Coinbase, Binance, Gemini, and Kraken. Here's a short walkthrough of how to buy Bitcoin on Coinbase. After you've deposited your funds, you'll see the new balance on your Coinbase account. Mine took around 30 minutes to reach Coinbase from my bank. Afterwards, you need to decide where you're going to store this money. Your first option is a cold wallet, which is a USB-like device, such as Ledger, that allows you to store your wallet within that device. Another option is having a mobile wallet, such as Copay, which allows you to have access to your keys. And your keys are what allow you to access your actual wallet. The third option is having them in hot storage, meaning a mobile wallet that is no longer decentralized, but instead managed by someone else. Coinbase is an example of a hot wallet. And most exchanges are hot wallets, as they are both online and they hold the keys to your wallets. However, as with any fiat currencies, I prefer earning interest on my crypto. That's why I'm storing everything in BlockFi. And let me show you what's my usual procedure. As you can see, my deposit went through. The best way to transfer cryptocurrencies is usually converting your Euro account into USDC. However, as I'm in Europe and this is a European Coinbase account, I'm not able to do so. I'll be thus converting my Euros to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Keep in mind that those exchanges will charge you a fee, which in this case is a little bit over 10%. You can now see that the Euro amount was successfully converted to Bitcoin and Ethereum. As I mentioned earlier, I'd like to earn some interest on my crypto. I'll thus choose to deposit my crypto on BlockFi in my Bitcoin and Ethereum wallets respectively. First, you select the currency, Bitcoin. You copy the Bitcoin address. Then you go back to Coinbase. You hit send receive. Be sure that the address you've copied corresponds to the same coin. I hit paste, I hit send all, and continue. As you can see, the payment will arrive in around 30 minutes. I'll be asked to give a two-step verification code, and we'll follow the same process with Ethereum. Again, you change the currency to Ethereum, you hit copy, you go back to Coinbase, you click on your Ethereum balance, you click send receive, you send, I'll send it all, then hit continue. Ethereum will take less than 10 minutes to arrive. Again, I'm asked to enter the two-step verification. Indeed, I've received an email from BlockFi saying that my deposit has been initiated. Most vendors require 3 confirmations to make sure a deposit is valid. This is also the case with BlockFi. If you also want to earn crypto on your deposits, BlockFi will pay you up to 8.6% on any crypto you deposit. You can also deposit other cryptocurrencies and stablecoins such as Gemini USD, Litecoin, Pax Gold, USDC, and Tether. If you also want to earn interest on your crypto, you can sign up to BlockFi using the link below. And if you do so, you can earn up to $250 when you deposit $25 of more worth of any cryptocurrency. This was a short overview of the best ways to get Bitcoin. You can get Bitcoin by mining, you can get paid in Bitcoin, you can sell stuff for Bitcoin, including your own things or products and services. You can exchange Bitcoin with other people, and you can also buy Bitcoin either in a Bitcoin ATM or in an exchange. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and share it with anyone you think might find it useful. If you want me to elaborate on any of those ways to get Bitcoin, let me know down in the comments below. Or if you know of any other ways you can safely get Bitcoin, please let me know down in the comments. Until we meet again, don't stop investing in stocks, Bitcoin, or any asset you're familiar with. Cheers.